Not exactly ideal baseball. Now batting, number 15. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 15.
Stepping up now, Robert Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Digging in now, Cristobal Chavez. He'll get us going in the home half.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. Now at the plate, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Striding in once again, Jim Benedict. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Play ball. Out.
So stepping in, Lewis Murdoch, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Lewis Murdoch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping in, Fred Dotson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Dotson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't.
He's out.
Coming to the plate now, number 15. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Alonso racing back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
digging in, number 15, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about...
He's out.
Ready once again, Julio Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Standing in, Jose Blanco.
The first baseman, number 3, Jose Blanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Green on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here.
Attention, please.
Damian Stockton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at
pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The Stars of tomorrow get at the plate, number 15, and he's ready to take his first cut.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third. That retires the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
For the Bay Bears.
In now, number 15. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw right there, and he is out trying to take third.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strike him out, throw him out at third. Not the best turn of events.
Digging in to try it again, Bernardo Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled toward right center field. Cortez sprinting after it. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break.
Stepping into the box, number 15. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Ryan Morris. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hyde will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Blanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. So coming to the plate, number 15. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Valencia is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners.
It's time for baseball now. Tim Shields, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Come on.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying.
Now at the plate, Bernardo Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts
Bernardo Valencia.
Popped straight up. Oliver ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't.
Ready for another chance. Number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hansen, just a 19-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and a slider. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Alonso. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. 1 down. Striding in, number 15. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3. Nothing across here this half.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Our final line.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jason McDaniel, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 15. For the series, he's 3 for 12. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Play here this season.